They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Colorado State Rams. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Aztecs will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So San Diego State's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. So the Colorado State Rams offense will go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Looking for a crease. It's Bass.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to run for it. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado State. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Off the RPO, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Scanning the field, it's Bettis. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the tailback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. Makes his man miss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw. It's Bettis. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Snaps it in the shotgun. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Rams will hustle to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Rams! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll leave it with the lone back. Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Aztecs are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Bettis. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Back to pass on second down. fires to the tight end.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They're going to ride this running back. Got room to work. Turning on the Jets. The 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
And the Rams will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now he's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. He'll pitch it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Back to pass, it's Bettis. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Good timing on the quick out. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged in the middle. It's Peterson. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Colorado State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
35, San Diego State.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got his man downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Dropping back, it's Bettis. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Going downfield for the big play. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Here comes the heat. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Looking downfield, it's Bettis. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection on third down.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throws to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it down the left side. Open spaces. Touchdown, Colorado State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Back to throw, it's Bettis.
Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Henry. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And the extra point splits the uprights. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Snowed under by the defense. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Firing deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards.
On the field goal.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
The Rams will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
What the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch down the right side. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. To the air. It's Bettis. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had him. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And Yeah, I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Aztecs will call on their punt team. A low line drive and not his best work. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it again. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
San Diego State, 10.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for a gap. It's Henry. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Bettis. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Punt is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They'll give it to the back. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
It's another first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Dropping back, it's Bettis. Slings it downfield. Got his man to the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Using his legs, it's Henry. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more. Scores on the sneak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. They're trailing by just 4 to Kennesaw State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it in the middle. It's Peterson. At midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They try to pop a run on the draw. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. The Rams have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The give to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Flips it out on the screen. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking for room. It's fast.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown will throw it. Snagged out of the air. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Brown wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Completes it in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Sets up the screen. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Right back to the well. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Peterson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football